No better than.
Here am I.
Am I here?
Is it okay because it's midnight? So
Oh
I wake
no,
up.
I don't know why. I turn on and it's turn off immediately.
Maybe it's because of your camera.
I don't know why. I
Not my
really,
camera.
oh, I really had.
Oh my god. Huy Trần Quốc.
Oh my god, what problem? I try turn on and it's
I
turn
can
off.
sometimes I can see you, sometimes no.
Yes, when I turn on, but it's the turn off automatic. It's not my fault.
Oh, so what?
I don't know why. What happened?
Maybe the computer don't want to identity your neck body.
Okay, let me try. Oh, you need if you need it, here's the error code. Your camera have problem.
Yes. Okay, it's okay. Uh, Let me see. What lesson are we learning today? What did you eat for dinner today, Angry? Banana or apple?
Apple.
You're addicted to apple.
Yeah, uh, green apple.
Ah, do you have girlfriend? Yes.
Good friend.
Yeah.
Where?
Do you have girlfriend yet?
No,
Also single. So sad for you.
no.
How was your the second interview?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I passed, but
Mm.
until now I still wait with more information. Uh, Yesterday I called for secretary in this company, and she said they are in bargain. They want to deal salary with me,
Oh.
and more to propose some documents to her boss to approve
Mm.
before send me a cover offer letter via email.
Yes. Mm.
I died.
Yeah. How do you feel about your second interview? How do you feel? I mean,
Really disappointed because
disappointed? Oh.
uh, they set an appointment with me, and I absent in my currently company to attend this interview. I waiting over a half hour, and when I met the boss, he don't say anything. He only watched me, and after that's okay. And he gives some document my CV for secretary and said that okay, keep moving, and he will recall me and notify something. Oh my god,
And
this the all thing happened only in 2 minutes. Oh my god.
just 2 minutes?
Yeah, that's 2 minutes for an interview.
Oh my God, that's so short, right?
Yes, how can I imagine about this interview? Maybe it's shortest interview I have ever attended in my life until now.
Mm, until now.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
God. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mm.
I don't
Okay.
know why. And turn on and turn on menu settings and let apps use my camera.
Yeah, but let me see. They interview in English or Vietnamese?
Yes, only Vietnamese.
Only in Vietnamese.
Uh, and maybe today have a hit hunter call for me and she give me another opportunity to join a Korean company. However, I is not confident with my English, so I refuse.
If you refuse,
Yeah,
oh, don't worry, everything is go away, right?
what happened with? Oh, damn it!
Mm.
What problem?
Oh my God. It's okay, it's no problem, Minh Huy.
What the message hardware and TV trouble? Because one concerns hardware and TVs message after manufacturers need to go to
Okay, so
manufacturing.
what lesson are we learning today?
You forgot?
I cannot remember.
For you.
For me, I remember already. But I don't think that exactly or not.
7.2.
Yes, 7.2. It's quite long. So let's read it first.
You first, right?
The next, the next reason is that you are too old to learn a second language. And I certainly felt this myself because up to 21st, 21, I didn't learn a language, and lots of us feel that children, their brains are hardwired to learn languages better. But is it really new neuro, neurology at play here, and could it be the environment in which a child is learning the language? Well, a study at the University of Haifa in Israel actually found that under the right conditions, adults are better language learners than children. It sounds incredible, but it's about your environment. It's about your motivation. It's about your enthusiasm and encouragement you get from other people. And when you think of it, adults tend to be studying dusty old grammar books and doing boring exercises while children are playing in the language, having fun in it. So I found that boring exercises while children are playing in the language, having fun in it. So I found that when I trained this to life through the language, not making it by studying the language, but living in the language, living the language. When I was much more successful, so you're not too old to learn a language. I've met people in their cities starting to learn languages and being successful with that. How come, Minh Huy?
Agree. Oh my god. The next pictures people could have is that they can't travel to the country right now. Now, maybe 20 years ago, this could have been a very pictures, but nowadays, the world is smaller than you think. thanks to the internet. We can connect with native speakers from across the planet. And you'll see that in a lot of cases, they might want to learn your language and then money is not even an issue because you teach them a little and they teach you a little. But even forgetting the internet for a moment, a lot of us live in cities or towns that are more international than what we think. And when were traveling in America, I made it to Columbus, Ohio, of all place to meet this very interesting polyglot called Moses, and he does what he likes to call leveling up, where he goes to some public place and just see if he can find some foreigners and practice the language with them. And I joined them when we went to a mall in Columbus, and two of us managed to practice 12 language. And just here in this clip, you can see he goes to Cantonese and here's Cambodians, and you can see that the guy really appreciates him trying. So you can learn a language anywhere, and I wanted to push this to the to the limit. In my most recent project, I went to the Middle East region, of all places, to learn Egyptian Arabic, and I succeeded because even though there were no Egyptian Arabic, I got on Skype and I talked for 1 or 2 hours a day, and I managed to go up to worse conversation levels. So no, not being able to travel to the country is not a good excuse. Coco?
Yeah, the next one people might give is that they've got bad memory for learning all the vocabulary. And this was certainly what I felt. Because when I first tried to learn Spanish, I get a big list of words. I try to go through them and I forget them very quickly. But research on memory capacity has found that it's better when you revise these words with the right frequency. And there's this technique called spaced repetition, where you learn a word just before you forget it. And it looks something like this forgetting curve. And the red line is what typically happens when you first see a word, but to get it into your head and stuck there permanently, then just review it to make sure it goes and review it 1 day later, then a week later, then a month later. And there are apps in your smartphone and there are free programs that you can download and have you time all of this. And that's great because but you can learn the word faster and better if you combine this with an imagine association technique. So for instance, let's say I wanted to learn that the Spanish word for to feed and cover. Well, what if I imagine then that's barely possible to fit a beer in a cup beer, and its cover is to fit. So you do this for a lot of words and it actually gets very easy with time and you can learn vocabulary instantly. So no, having a bad memory is not good excuse.
Yeah.
Hello? Are you
Hello.
there? Mhm.
Yeah. I see you.
What lesson? What the main point of our lesson today? What?
Mhm. He tried to explain to accuse people who study another language or always give as their excuse for why they can't study English. study foreign language.
Yes, he tried to explain that, right? And he also gives some example, right? Some people who 60 years old, but who also can speak second. They also can study another language, second language, right? And some polyglot. Do you remember polyglot? What does it mean?
Polyglot is some special people who can study and speaking and using many language.
Yeah,
Foreign
polyglot it mean people who can speak many languages, right? Okay. So until now, how many language can you speak? How many
only
language can you speak?
native, only native language. First language.
Three?
First language on only native language.
No, you can speak English already. I
No,
see that.
it's not really.
Yeah, choose your volume or speak louder. I cannot hear you clearly.
Really. Okay.
Not
Now,
really clearly, yes. Okay. So do you think that you have a language gene or talented to learn a language?
no. If I have, I'm just spend too much time to work too much
Study
time.
English, right? Okay. But I see you are little hard work. You really hard work. Your English is okay. It's very good. I think so.
No,
To compare with many students in my university, you are better than them.
no. I don't know too much words.
Don't be humble. Don't be humble. Do you usually speak with for a native speaker?
No, only with
No.
you.
But in Hanoi, you have a large opportunities. Why don't
Yeah,
you join? Why don't you interact with them, communicate with them?
I don't have time. My
You don't have time because you have job and you have many class, right?
uh, my schedule always full. It's
Mm,
only have free
yeah.
time if
Just
time.
as you are so crazy. Mm? Yeah, I usually want to spend time to speak with foreigners online.
Mm. If I have, um,
Yes, uh, even when I have a partners to study with me, I just want to spend time to study with foreigners. I really want to communicate with them in a natural way. I want to answer immediately. I want to have good idea, and I want to have enough basic language to communicate. I hope that.
oh my god.
And I also don't have language gene or talent. And but in my situation is different with your situation. That English is my major, so mostly I study English by myself, and mostly you too. But you also join in some course, in some class, right? To
Yeah,
improve your English. That's good. And most time I study by myself and in school. But in school it's rarely because my teacher is so lazy to speak English. They said that they only can speak English in a short time, because when we speak English we have to use every part of our mouth. That it is really tired when we speak in a long time. So they just only speak in a short, it for a while, not much. So what age do you think the best age to study a language? What age?
Maybe is environment. Environment to practice.
3 years old?
No, I don't know.
You don't know? Yeah. I see my nephew. My nephew 5 years old. He doesn't know any words. He don't know ABC. Or maybe he can sing ABC song, but after that he don't know. But he cannot read even in Vietnamese or English. But when I teach him English by pictures, by video, by song, he remember very good. He have good memory, and I think children can study 2 languages in a time. So when they was born, they can study English, right?
No.
I read a newspaper, and they said that if they said that in a family, if mom speak English or mom or dad speak English, one of them will speak English and another will speak Vietnamese. So children can study 2 languages in a time.
Yeah, because maybe I don't think the children is the best age to study second language. Maybe in this period, children don't have too much thing, you know. They only play with language, enjoy and play with language. They is not really studying. They don't have assignment, don't have under pressure on many job career assignment as others. So they have many time to practice and enjoy
Yes.
language.
Yeah. So,
This is the reason why.
but never late, right? Never late to
Yeah,
study.
so I said it's not depend on your age, it's depend on your environment.
Experience.
Environment, you know. You live in English community.
What? What?
Oh,
Environment, right?
yeah.
Environment is, yeah, our motivation, right? And I have some lesson. They said that we have wrong motivation. That some people they just study English to pass some exam.
Now maybe the big issues, the big trouble is they have motivation, but can keep high power is motivation. You know, it's only higher in a short time.
Higher motivation in a short time.
Yeah, and it's go down after that. Go down dramatically after.
Yes. Okay. Each person has their own way to study, right? Their own way to study.
And because others always think they are intelligent. So they always find some easy way to always want to find easy way to study English, study second language. They hope that have a special method to help them.
Yeah. So, do you want to study another language but English?
No.
No, you just want to study English?
Yes.
After I do IELTS exam, I wanted to study Chinese.
Yeah, maybe.
Chinese.
However, you shouldn't study two languages in the same time. The reason why I only study English, I don't feel my English is better to change to move on to study another language.
Yeah, so we shouldn't to study two languages in a time.
Yeah, in the same time.
Yes, in the same time. Okay, after I get 7 points in IELTS, I will try to.
If you pass, if you maybe you are fluently with the first language, you can move on another.
Yeah, move on another language. Yeah, I just want to study to communicate. I don't want to study about writing, reading, or everything like in English. I just want to communicate with Chinese.
I want communicate and writing because writing and reading. So is the reason why I intend to take part in IL course.
Mm-hmm.
If I after finish the 3D software class, maybe I need to register another IL class to.
Mm-hmm. You will register IELTS course to study. Yeah, try to do this.
Or study myself.
Yeah, you can study by yourself, right?
Many. Oh, you have another course?
Sorry.
No. Enjoy.
No,
We.
no. My younger brother, he called me and asked me help him something. I don't know, but
Okay.
it's too late.
No, have him. Have him.
Tomorrow I will help him. Okay. Oh, wait. How can I see your face?
I don't know how can.
Do you think that I'm older than before?
I don't know why.
Oh.
What happened with my notebook?
I cannot see.
Did I try to fix this? But don't have a result. You can see because my computer require restart.
Yeah. I cannot see. I cannot see. I cannot see you.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Thank you, Emily. It's too late. So try to go to sleep and have smooth dream. Good night. And after that, have a wonderful day.
Yeah, okay. Or maybe today
Yeah, hope that you are lucky with your second interview.
And what group you add me? You add me in the Facebook groups. What?
Okay. I'm sorry because I didn't tell you. In our coach, we have new tasks that after our lesson, can you read again? You read again to the video. You read again the text and post the video on that group. On that group, only You, me, Bella, Chan. Yeah, some people in our coach. No one. I will watch your video and have any mistake, I will check you.
Audio instead. Okay.
Every day, every after our lesson or before.
I said audio instead of video. Okay.
Audio? Can you make a video? If you can't, audio is okay.
That's okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Tomorrow I must upload this. Is this
What?
okay? No, nothing.
Yeah, it speaks so small.
Yeah, crazy notebook.
I open maximum volume.
Yes, I know. I can hear some noise.
Uh-huh. Thank you. I will see you.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.
See you next day.